Hey guys, this is Phoenix. This will be my third read for the day. Please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, and yellow hearts if you just rock with me and got my six, meaning have my back. Please do me a favor, go over to my other channel, The World is Waiting Tarot, and subscribe to that channel. That is an all Zodiac sign channel where I do the full zodiacs. I do general reads, and I focused on just the actual signs individually. I don't know what I'm saying, but anyway, do me a favor, go over there and subscribe to that channel. The way this read is going to work, we're going to pick a topic which just came out. We're pulling from the Ascended Life Oracle deck. We're going to pick a topic which is here, and we're going to discuss the journey and the lesson, and then towards the end of the read, we're going to understand the lesson and the journey, and then we're going to pull from the four agreements because we need to know about the four agreements, and then we're going to pull from the money deck. We got to always worry about our money or know about our money, and then we'll pull from the crystal deck to focuses on the chakras that we need to either work on or understand. And then at the end of the read, I'm going to go ahead and release the negative old energy with an affirmation. So there you have it. The cards that came out is hidden. It's at the the card that's at the bottom of the deck is hidden. Hidden enemies, jealous, hiding true intentions, being two-faced, time to work in silence. So it's time for you to start moving in silence, start doing things on your own, not worrying about anybody. The journey that we're going to talk about is rebuilding. You're doing this because you're rebuilding. You're getting rid of the old and the fake and the people who deplete you and not complete you. And so the people that wear masks, the people that always take and never give or want to even come together as a cohesive unit, or just do things without outcoming in your life, expecting things, right? So it says rebuilding your life after loss, investing a lot of effort, and loss can be from losing in a relationship, losing a person in a relationship. So that can be for the good thing, for the better, even though it doesn't feel like it. Investing a lot of effort, ready to take action to improve, and determination and drive. So you have to understand that this takes determination and drive in order for you to do that. But yeah, there's been third parties, and there's also probably been a childish person or children involved, and why it's taking you so long to actually really see the actual truth and see, people's true intentions, right? And so the third parties, others interfering in your business. So, when it comes to the children, somebody could be interfering, or it could be third party relationship, a possible love triangle, too many people involved, someone is watching you. So it could be why you're rebuilding, because you're realizing, the things that people are wearing masks, and, again, you might think that they're your enemy and everything, or, it's just time to work in silence. Stop telling everybody everything. Children, raising your children, helping or working with children, starting a family, and emotionally immature behavior. So I think that the reason why it says everybody is in your business, third party energies, is because people are always in your business. Whoever you've been dealing with, or the people that you've been dealing with, has always kept people in your business. They like to put people around. They like to be always in the in the know, or in the limelight, and they like that attention. They like the negativity, and that's how they grew up. That's how they live. And so in turnaround makes them childish, and doesn't mean that they don't have third parties. It's just that you've been dealing with a childish ass person. Hold on, let me get another set of cards. So if this was something that you've been going through, we're gonna go ahead and pull through for. We're going to go ahead and pull from the 100 Ways to Win at Love, moving forward in the present moment, not in the past. We're going to go ahead and talk about this energy. We're going to let it go because we're going to start living in the present moment, all right? Again, please do me a favor. Please like the video if you're in the chat, or if you're listening to this video, please like it, whether it's on replay or not. And so that's the thing. When you're dealing with a childish person, they like to be in the midst of bullshit, they like the attention of third parties. They like to feel wanted and needed, and so, yeah, drop the games. You don't have time for this anymore. Accept feedback without getting defensive. So this is a part of you not taking anything personal with the four agreements. Be impeccable with your words. Don't make assumptions. Always do your best, and don't take anything personal. When you're dealing with a childish person, hurt people, and people that are childish, and have issues, childhood issues, or if this could be somebody that you have a child with, they're upset with you because you're moving in a different direction. You know, you're growing, they're not. They're staying stagnant, and so therefore you just have to, you know what, accept what they say and keep moving on. You know, don't argue back with them. Send strength and healing, period. You don't have to tell them that. You get off the phone, okay, all right, I'm glad you said how you felt. Bye. Have a nice day. Hang up. Send strength and healing. Get in your car. Scream down the highway. Go do something to make you feel better, meaning that go to a store, look at stuff, you know, because now you're revamping, you're rebuilding. So when you rebuild, you have to get rid of the old and get some new. So even if this is manifesting, putting things in perspective on what you want, how you want things to be in your house, you're going to design everything over. You're going to start over. So the cards that come out is put your pride aside, be your own superhero, and drop the game. So again, you don't have time to keep going back and forth with this person. You know, putting your pride aside is, to me, I don't know what this card says. I never had this one, but to me, it is sending strength and healing, period, to this person. You know, it's practicing forgiveness. This deals with your heart chakra. No matter what, they're this way, they're going to be this way. But when you make assumptions in regards to how you think a person will be down the line or years down, and once they mature, it only hurts you. And so that's the reason why you're not going to make assumptions moving forward, if that makes sense. So it says put your pride to the side. Don't let it become the one thing standing between you and your happiness and cause you to lose the person who is trying to get close to you. Now, in this point, this is what this person should have understood. You know, that you were trying to get close to them and they needed to put their pride to the side and stop playing games, right? Drop the games. But this all taught you to be your own superhero. So thank them. No man is your enemy. No man is your friend. Every man is your teacher. You know, every person on this earth was sent here to teach you a lesson. What lesson you get out of it is a part of why we always rebuild, why we have tower moments. Because it says sometimes you need to tear down the limiting structures you have built for yourself to move forward, rebuild better, stronger, and wiser. If you have to tear the things down because you've been in limbo, hangman energy, right? It says when it feels like there's nothing you can do, let go of your resistance, embrace the state of pause, and try to see things from a new light. So you trying to see things from a new light is you, in so many ways, making assumptions when it comes to this person. But if you're trying to see something from a new light and your perspective on your side, because, again, you got to figure out how to get yourself out of this situation. Again, it's either you have kids with this person and there's some big old love triangle. You could be married. Whatever the situation is, you have to see things from a new light and figure out how to rebuild, how to take action. You know, you got to be ready to take action, but you have to rebuild after a relationship is over. You have to rebuild after anything ends, right? And so invest in a lot of effort. You have to put in all that effort that you would normally put into arguing and going back and forth. The effort that you have to put in to this situation is you growing and figuring out what you're going to do in order to get to this point. Does that make sense? And so that is how I see this energy, you know. And so here it is. It says, be your own superhero. No relationship can thrive when you expect the other to take care of you completely or make you happy. Learn to be your own superhero and rise alone. So you had to rise alone because this is the things that this person wanted. So this energy is them putting their pride to the side and realizing they're going to lose you and that you've been given too much. You've been you know, doing everything for yourself and for this everything for this situation in order to keep this person around, and therefore the drop the games. I think this is the person's energy that they need to wake up and see. There are games you play when dating that might boost your chances at winning, but if you take it too far, you'll end up losing. Stop while you're still in the game. So this person is losing you. You understand that? They're losing you. And so that is because they were wearing this mask and playing all these games. And now you're at the point where you're not even getting defensive anymore. You're not even getting defensive anymore. You're working on yourself. So, of course, when you work on yourself, we got to go ahead and pull from the finance deck. I don't know if that's what it's called. Baby Won't You Just Stay is owned by Jodeci. So now they holler and stay because just for a little while, new money. Yeah, you're getting new money. Rebel. They turned you into a rebel, right? It says, you're a trailblazer meant to see things differently and to set a new path for others. Your rebellious spirit makes you a great system buster to teach others a better way. You're showing this person a better way without you. And so now you're just like, oh, okay, all right. Yes, Johnny is okay, meaning the kid. Yes, the kid is okay. All right. Oh, call Johnny's phone. Don't call mines, you know? And then you get off the phone, even though it pisses you off, send strength and healing, period. You got to learn to revert that energy, if I said that right. Anyway, an old belief system about money could be preventing you from getting ahead. So we're not going to be the rebel in this situation. We're going to worry about the new money that's coming in. Something new you've been working on will be very profitable. You should consider creating a new source of income. If you have a money making idea, do it. So you're working on you now. You're working on you. You're getting your money together. You're not waiting, and you're not, saying that, oh, it's because I'm waiting on the money for the kid. No, you're just doing shit. You're just doing it. You're moving forward. The unexpected. Oh, this came here. You're doing what it takes in order for you to get through, because again, this person didn't appreciate you. And so all of this stuff here, this is what the universe is telling them. They've been wearing a mask. It's time for you to rebuild. The message to you today is for you to rebuild, because there's third parties, there's children or somebody that's childish involved, and then therefore it's telling them they need to put their pride aside because they're about to lose you. And they're telling them that you've been given 100% to this situation, and you got to learn to be your own superhero. That's what they're going to have to do when you stop playing those games with them. So that's what they say, drop the games before it's too late while you're still in the game, and they're not. You know what I'm saying? And so that's just kind of how I see that. Let me pull from the 4 agreements right now, because again, you had to learn something about this agreement that you didn't even know what it was, And so, yeah. Hold on. Yeah, oh, my sister just sent me. Wifey is on by next. You're my wifey, make my life complete, sweet, know what to do to me, whatever. All right, be impeccable with your word. You're going to say what you need. You're going to move forward. Become a white magician. Listen, become a white magician. That's in the 5D. Sending strength and healing, but positive, right? It's positive. The black magicians or whatever it is, not respectfully, no. Just saying, Gandalf was the white wizard. Was he a white wizard? Was that Gandalf? No, that was on Frodo. What was he? And the other one was the dark magician. No, he was the bad one with the evil spirits, right? Become a white magician because you're going to be impeccable with your word. All the magic you possess is based on your word. And you cast spells all the time with your opinions. You can either put a spell on someone with your word, or you can release someone with a spell. So here's your spell that you're putting on. I send strength and healing, period. No energy behind it. No hatred. No, nothing. That is the best spell that you can give to somebody. We don't do spells around here. But I'm just saying, they're going to be like, I don't know why I can't get over cancer. I don't know why. Cancer is acting funny, and then they're going to get to talking about you. I'm going to pull from the messengers of the heart. They're going to get to talking about you to people and be like, well, they're going to be like, where's cancer? Oh, F cancer. Cancer, such and such, and this and that. And when they get behind closed doors, they're gonna be like, I can't stop thinking about cancer, because that sends strength and healing, period, is you loving them in the 5D and wanting them to get better and to leave you where you are. So that's just how I see that energy, and that is what is happening. And unexpected. So here's the thing. I always tell you, when you send strength and healing, the unexpected happens, right? So, but this is where you are impeccable with your words, and you're going to say what it is that you want. I don't want you. Period. No. Anyway, unexpected. The answers you seek are coming, but when the answers arrive, it might be too late, or you have moved on. So the one that the situation that you wanted to be a part of is the answer that you seek at one point, but you're going to move on. And that's where they're going to come in, discovery. They saw or heard something that turned their sense of reality upside down, left them feeling powerless and trapped. Yeah, you moving on. That's what I'm saying. The unexpected is going to come when you least expect it. They're going to be like, what? Temptation, yeah. Each day gets harder and harder to resist what they know in their heart to be true. They see you as their forbidden fruit. And so the games that they're playing is because they can't, they're childish, And then they realize if it's third party situations that they are not you. Broken. They feel broken inside and don't feel stable enough to trust themselves with the heart with your heart at this time. Be patient. Your choice, not mine. You know, this is the thing that you're doing because you're moving forward for yourself. You're not waiting on anybody else. You know, you're not waiting on anybody else. I'm going to pull from the hidden. No, I can't think of it. I think it's the hidden truth. I think this is the hidden truth. I'm going to pull from here because, you know, I just feel like I know I messed everything up. And I can't stop thinking about you. Again, I'm not making this up, right? I can't stop thinking about you. I hide behind material things. You know that. That's the mask that they wear, right? That's the mask that they wear because they play games, but they don't realize that you see through their bullshit. But they can play games with everybody else, but you see through it. But at some point, you're okay. We were never okay with it. But you were trying to make them see the benefits that you brought to the table on why you guys could be the next Bonnie and Clyde. But I'm going to pull from this deck now. Hold on. I think this is called, I think it's like, it's a bad word, whatever it is. It's bad words in here. But I think it's fuck what they think or something. All right. I think that's what it's called. He was frank with me. Make me one with everything. Make me one with everything. W. I don't know. He was frank with me. I know that's a Frank. I get that. He was frank with me. Make me one with everything. Maybe that was Frank. Maybe you know somebody named Frank. I don't know. Why? I've never seen that one come out, but it's there. Anyway, so we're gonna move forward to another thing. But that's the thing. Like, if you don't set your intentions in the beginning or say what you want in the beginning, you turn around and you just keep going with the flow until you get tired of it, right? You already see that they have a mask. You already see that they're the rebel, or, they're holding on to old belief systems of what they were raised and how they were raised as a child. And now it's just like up to you for you to see through the bullshit and be able to walk away and figure yourself up, right? And so that's the thing. You're rebuilding, and therefore they're learning and they're understanding, and they can't stop thinking about you, right? So this is from the Destined Love Oracle. We're just going to get a couple of more cards to see what it is. Yeah, they're karmic. It's a karmic partner that you've been dealing with. Yeah, and now they're spying on you. They're spying on you. They're a karmic partner. They're spying on you, but it's because they did this to you because you distanced yourself, right? They did this to you because you distanced yourself. So the karmic thing is because, they keep telling you that it's complicated or that this and that, making excuses, but you're over it. Yeah, you're over it. You're relaxing, and they're contemplating on how to come around you. You already contemplated and things like that in the past, and you're not doing that anymore. You're not getting defensive. You're just already stated that. You're worried about your finances. Again, new money that's happening, new money that's coming. Yeah, you see things from a new perspective. And now the communication happens. But you're communicating with other people. That has to do with that. That's you having clarity when it comes to this situation. And the competition is no longer. There's no more competition. You don't care about these third parties. You don't care about the people who deceived you. You don't care about that anymore. You're worried about new things. You're loyal, and now you're practicing self-love. You don't care about none of that stuff. Yeah, you're not going with the flow anymore. The flow is what you want. Yeah, you still are staying in the house. You're giving the gift to yourself. The introverted energy is you not speaking. It's the reason why the butterfly is over her mouth, right? Because the butterfly is beautiful, but based upon the scars and the pain, you're not even speaking no more. I told you, you're accepting feedback without getting defensive. You're not getting defensive anymore. They know that they have done something to you, and now they're thinking about you. Does that make sense? And so that is where you have to understand that, yeah, when it comes to self-love shows its face again. That's called you loving yourself. They regret it. There were secrets, and then could have been a third-party family life, some type of life outside of it where children were involved. But they thought that this was a competition for you, but it wasn't. It wasn't. You wanted to be with them, and therefore this is what this energy comes out to be. You wanted to be a family with them, but they had some type of third-party situation outside of you where children were involved. I said that. And so now here it is. You're moving forward, going from here. This is from the Shrub, Cherub. It's called the Shrub Tarot deck, I think. it is on Etsy. But yeah, this is the thing. Like, you did everything that you could have did, and now you're being impeccable with your words by sending strength and healing. Bye. Emperor in the reverse. Yes, the Emperor in reverse just lets you know that there's chaos with this person. There's a lot of chaos and anger with this person, and you're just like, no. You have nothing, no way to lead me. Bottom of the deck is the Sun. That's called growth on your part. You're growing, and that's what rebuilding is about. It's about growth. The Eight of Swords energy is you confused, you overthinking, right? And it's the Five of Pentacles about the hard times, feeling lack or feeling like you're going to lose a person for a long time. But you know what? This was a blessing. The King of Swords, intellectual, wise counsel, and the truth. You have the insight and knowledge to know, right? But the thing is that the King of Swords says, when faced with difficult situations, be impartial, carefully evaluate your options with a rational mind. You had to look at things in a different perspective, see what it was. That's why all these things are here. And always know that they hid behind material things, which was the mask. And now you're focusing on self-love and also Nine of Pentacles. Yes, discipline, self-reliance, and abundance. Your rewards, your happiness, your joy. That's what you're going after right now. And that's called growth. You have nothing to do with anybody else and how they want to perceive you or be. And so that is how this situation comes out. You see that card turned over. Let's see what it is. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. You are a badass being. Hold on. You are a badass being, full of love, full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find a path to your best self. So again, that is what you're doing. You're getting away from the toxic energy. So growth comes from you knowing and recognizing the self-destructive patterns. When it comes to you having to be the Empress and you actually having to use your intuition, something that can be only understood through experience, which is High Priestess energy. So I feel like we got everything that we need. I'm going to go ahead and pull from the crystal deck because we pulled from all the decks that I told you I was. I'm going to pull from the crystal deck, and then we're going to go ahead and let this energy go. I'm a Mess is on by Anthony Hamilton, and so the card, yeah, there it is. The Aqua Aurora Quartz just flies out. This deals with the throat, the third eye, and the crown chakra. Once you change your belief system, which is the crown chakra, your spirituality, your selflessness, and your wisdom, and also with the third eye chakra, your intuition, your understanding, and your perception, you understand that this person hides behind material, right? You understand that they mess things up, but you also understand that they love the third parties and they were childish or there were children involved, and you weren't fun to deal with this anymore. So you gave yourself the gift of distance. And not going with the flow anymore because you had clarity and you realized that you were a badass. You're not going to hide behind anything, but the feedback that they give you, is full of shit, meaning respectfully that they're going to keep blaming everything else but them until they heal. And so the best thing that you can do, the gift that you give to them, is to send strength and healing, period, to them. So the crown, I already said the crown chakra. The third eye is your intuition. The throat chakra is your ability to communicate, to be impeccable with your words, right? To be impeccable with your words, to be able to, express yourself, to be able to communicate and trust in what you believe in, right? And so the third eye, the throat chakra, is here in the crown chakra. So once you change your belief system and you express yourself by being impeccable with your words, and you start using your intuition and stop making assumptions, and understanding why you're doing this, then they can't harm you. They can't hurt you anymore. And so it says, my spirit is limitless. They cannot block you because you are a badass and you're not dealing with self-destructive patterns anymore. And that's how I see it. And so now we're going to go ahead and let this energy go because I feel like your rebuilding is a part of your growth, right? Which is the Sun energy right here. Their hidden bullshit was a part of your growth. And that's the rebuilding, the growth, the Sun card, and the self-love. And that's what you're practicing, right? There you have it. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad healths, and addictions. Remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or a situation. I love you guys.